I think I'm hallucinating. I go back into my room, I sit down and whatever in the chair, and I hear it getting closer. And I'm like, are they coming to my house?
Alright, guys.
Let's go. A few years later.
Put a shot.
Oh, damn. She's like,
So the shot is to
To love.
nah.
Take a shot for
to
That
papeles.
I want to say it gets easier.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
It does. We're getting too old for this shit, bro.
Right?
You
No.
getting old.
No, we're already too old, bro. He's the youngest one. How?
Junior.
Stop it.
Junior.
So you're gonna turn 26, huh?
Woo.
21.
Party again.
Yep. All right. So serious question.
Nah.
What's like? Do you feel any different from back then when you were like 21, 22?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah.
How so?
I be falling asleep early. I get tired of drinking now. Like
Yeah.
back then I used to stay up like at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Those despierto active and shit. Now it hits 10 o'clock. Fucking drinking. I'm like falling asleep on my chair.
I think it hit me worse. Well, I feel it more because like I was working nights since I was like 14, 15.
Yeah.
Used to be in St. Mary's working at 10.
I was going to school to elementary, coming off a night shift. Like, so it's like I was doing like what when people do at 21, I was already doing it like at 15.
Yeah.
So right now, like, all right, okay.
Yeah, sometimes it's like hard for me to wrap my head around like your schedule when you were like a kid.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, this kid. I mean, this guy. Yeah, this kid was like working overnight on the weekends
Yeah, man.
with like 3 hours of sleep or something.
Like legally, I'm like, like I'm mid, what I'm saying, like I'm still in my 20s. But I already feel like I'm like in my 40s already.
You can pass.
I'm already ready to retire. I guess service
He's
time.
working security guards at night.
Word. No, stop. No, those were fun nights. I'm not gonna lie though.
Yeah.
Like I won't take it back because I did.
Remember we celebrated your birthday in the bar?
That was a fun night. That was a fun day. My bad.
I think Uriel and Uriel. Ryan and James came.
And-
Ryan,
yeah,
James,
Jeffrey. Jeffrey won.
Jeffrey came.
Yeah.
I remember we played FIFA
You were playing FIFA on the big ass.
on the projector.
Yeah.
I connected the PlayStation on the projector.
On the
Yeah,
upstairs,
pizza.
on the upstairs.
Yeah, and the upstairs
projector.
of the bar.
Having unlimited soda was a thing back then.
It was a fun time, man.
That was good, man. Now we're 20. What were you gonna turn 26, right?
Now I'm ready to retire.
Yeah, right.
Now I just want to go.
We're just drinking for the cameras at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what about you, bro? Angel?
Me personally, like, feel the difference?
Yeah, like.
No, yeah, like I said, like you have it. Like back 21, I used to be active, used to be everywhere. Like I could stay up late. I could go to work with like 2-3 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
Now if I try to do that, I'm fucking yawning. I'm falling asleep. I gotta have something at work. I gotta have like I don't know. I just gotta stay up because if I stop moving, then I just start getting tired. You could notice in my eyes.
Yeah.
Before, when I used to get really drunk, I could like hustle through it. Now, if I'm too drunk, I'm taking a nap. I don't care where I'm at. I'm taking a nap.
Jesus.
I'm too old for this shit.
For real. At
But
26,
the
yeah.
cheers.
Yeah.
Choose 26. 2 weeks, huh? No, a week.
No, next
May
Tuesday.
5th.
Next Wednesday. Next Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm not
Where
even
the
sure.
party at?
My pants. What? Nah, man. When was the last time you celebrated your birthday? Like a party?
Last year.
Really? Where was I?
Ooh, awkward.
Nah, yeah, last year. I remember too, cause like, the next day I had to go hiking. I fucking hung over in the mountains, and it was wild snow and shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
He was like
2 hours of sleep, son.
where?
I had the fucking
He's like supposed to breathe in the fresh air. He's like,
the sun will reflect on the snow, and that shit hit my eyes.
Yeah.
oh
And
shit.
like I said, I only had 2 hours of sleep. My head was hurting.
Mhm.
And then like it was steep, so like I'll take 2 steps and I'll be sliding back since like the snow was already frozen. I only had like sneakers on and shit. But it was fun though.
That was fun. When was that time you celebrated? Like had like a party for your birthday?
Had a party for my birthday. It was like 2 years ago. I think.
Yeah?
Yeah. It was like a surprise birthday.
Oh,
yeah.
I remember that. I got the video. I got the video. I think.
Cause like they were stalling you like at Wings, like yo, come on man, I gotta go.
Gabe, if I find the video, I'm gonna send it to you and try to like put like a little clip or like. I remember that. I remember that was dumb. That was
I remember that shit too. You keep like don't piss and shit. Like yo, I'm mad late. She's like,
Yeah. So I was like, it was like a.
we were the first ones there.
Really?
I think they told us like be here by like 5 o'clock, and then we got there like at 6. And like, I'm thinking I'm gonna pull up when like the party's already started.
Watch,
There was
you
nobody there.
everybody set up. We're just like sitting there.
We started setting up. We were like, it's true when you don't want to show up early to a Mexican party. They're gonna make you set up. But yeah, man, that was a fun night.
Yeah. I was genuinely surprised, bro. Like, I looked to the backyard. I'm like, Lewis. I think I seen Lewis or something
Yeah,
like that. I
you
was like,
seen him
Lewis. I was like, anyways, whatever. Like, I was still
You
tight.
was upset.
I was really upset. I was like, whatever. And I go there. I'm like, what the fuck is Lewis doing here? But it's not like it's not far fetched because like he's always everywhere. Like he helps out with deliveries and stuff. So I see him, and then like people come out here with champagne and bottles spraying me. Like, oh, what the fuck? And my brother had gotten me like a little tipsy because he was giving me like tea. I don't know what he was giving me, Long Island iced teas or whatever.
Yeah.
So I was already tipsy. Like I was already kind of like drunk, borderline drunk. So I was confused. Like for like the first 5 seconds, I was like, what the fuck? Like it's being sprayed.
No, I remember because he was like, what the fuck? He was like saying hi to everybody, but like not knowing who was saying hi to.
Yeah, I was like, wait,
Because I remember he's like, what the fuck are you guys doing here?
Yeah, it took me a while like to process everything.
Fucking
Yeah, I got sprayed with some fucking champagne, mace, and everything.
He's amazing.
You can see for like the first 5 minutes, fucking covered
Yeah.
with champagne in his eyes.
Yeah, I was confused as hell. 'Cause I was drunk.
That was a fun night though.
Yeah, it was fun
Beer
though.
pong.
Did we get fucked up that night? No, I don't think so, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, I was playing beer pong. I remember that.
I remember playing beer pong, but I don't remember we got fucked up.
I don't know if you got fucked up. But
I don't remember.
I remember like people got fucked up.
Nah,
I think the last time I celebrated my birthday was, damn, a while ago.
it was 2 years.
Really? Oh yeah. When I did the whole little thing, when I got like everybody from like, I got mixed my both worlds together. Ryan came through.
Oh, in this basement.
I messaged you too. Like, yo, Ryan's here.
Yeah.
Yo, I haven't seen.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to Ryan if he's watching.
Ryan, what's
Man.
good, bro?
Yo, I haven't seen Ryan since like, what was it?
Like 3rd grade, 4th grade.
Fifth grade? No, 4th grade since he left.
No, 5th grade. He was still in Mr. D's class. 5th grade.
Ah,
I remember, and I'm like, yo, Ryan's pulling. I'm like, what? Ryan's coming? Yo, I haven't seen that guy.
That was
in
a
the
big deal. That was a
longest,
big
yo.
deal.
I remember he texted me, yo, I'm outside. I got like the jitters, like, oh shit. Yeah. I went outside, I'm like, damn, you tall, son.
Yeah.
No, what up? Yo, he's mad cool, bro.
Mad cool, bro.
Mad cool.
There's like so many questions, bro. Like, cause when you told me like, "Yo, Ryan's here, pull up," blah, blah, blah. But again, like we were in the basement. Well, you were in the basement, so like
Yeah.
I was texting you like, "Yo, like, how is he? Is he cool?" Like, you know, we haven't seen him in years, so I'm like,
Bro, imagine that. Like, fucking, he's like, he looked like a ghost. He just appeared out of nowhere and shit.
yeah. And then like come to meet him, he's like, "Yo, one of the coolest persons you ever
Oh,
met." Like,
nah,
mad
yeah,
chill,
his
bro.
vibe is mad chill.
Yeah.
He's mad relaxed.
Nah,
He's
yo.
that one person.
That was a fun night. There was a moment, I remember there was a moment where I was like low key tipsy, but there was a moment like I sat back and I just watched like
Everybody
like
interacting.
It was like a Disney Channel collab, right?
Bro, for me it was because I had like both what I see both my worlds
Yeah.
collide together,
Uh-huh.
and I was like, how because it's like aside from each other, yeah, there's like two different sides of the coin. But
Yeah.
when y'all was like gelling, like I saw my cousin Daniel and Ryan talking about like they were going, they were having fun.
Yeah.
You was talking with my friend Eduardo. Yeah, talking about like NFTs and not NFTs, like cryptos and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
Tammy was vibing with Jeffrey before they even became boys like they are now. So like they don't remember like, oh yo, we met at this guy's party like the first time. They don't remember that, but they met here the first time. And now, but everybody was just like vibing with each other. It was mad fun night, and I was just like, yo, I couldn't ask for a better night. All my people was together having fun. We were getting fucked up. We were playing beer pong. We ate mad pizza. That was a fun night. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
That was a fun night, man. But yeah, this shit ain't doing shit.
Where
This year I ain't doing shit.
this year we're just turning 26.
This year I'm putting my phone on do not disturb, and I'm just gonna
Me.
I'm just gonna chill,
Yeah,
man.
we gotta relapse that one moment, man.
Nah, man.
Wow.
You get to a certain age where you don't even celebrate your birthday no more. And I just like,
I'm cry.
You
Yeah.
still young. You got
yeah,
it.
no, yo, this. But yeah, man.
We from the carpet though, but man.
What carpet we're talking about?
Elaborate, bro. Elaborate.
Nah, chill. That's not about
Elaborate.
it. Yo, that was all in your head. That was all in
What
the.
you mean? We
That
got
was
the
all in
video.
the
You can put
illusion.
that video clip there.
All right. In my defense, in my defense. Nah, let's not put that video.
What you mean? Just like a small clip.
In my defense, I was the only one going.
That was for my birthday,
I was,
right?
That was for your birthday.
Yeah.
I was the only one going pretty hard that night.
Yeah, it was.
I was the only one going pretty hard that night. So
That's
I started off.
And he doesn't. He's not a smoker.
I'm not a smoker like that. So I started taking shots first.
Yeah,
Then we
that's
started
the story.
then we started drinking like regular beer, and we kept mixing beer with liquor, beer with liquor. So that's already a bad no.
It was whiskey that we were drinking.
And then I started smoking, and not everybody was smoking. I think it was just me, like two other people were the only ones smoking the
Yeah,
whole
you and
night.
Pale.
And this dude,
Oh yeah, him too.
we were the
Yeah.
only ones
But
smoking.
he was just smoking,
Yeah, he was just
and
smoking.
Pale was just smoking, but he was also like drinking.
He was like sipping.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
the only one
sipping.
going like all in.
Yeah. And I was only drinking.
Yeah. So I remember it got to a point. I remember when I felt like I was there, but I wasn't there. You remember I looked at somebody and I was like, "Yo, I don't feel good."
Yeah.
And like, "Yo, what do you feel?" I was like, "I don't know, but I don't feel drunk, and I don't feel high. I don't know what I feel." And that's the last thing I remember.
He's like, my boy, you high as fuck.
Yeah, that's the last thing I remember. Next thing you know, all I know is I woke up the next day. Everybody left. I was the only one here, like in the basement. The only one sleeping in the basement. Everybody left me.
Yeah.
And I remember waking up like that. Like, what the-
Yeah, he was like Jesus, bro. Yeah, he was like Jesus. Like we want to go check on him, and he was gone.
Easter, something like Easter Sunday, this nigga revived or something. He did.
Yeah.
No, because I remember waking
Yeah.
up. I remember waking up here because my alarm started going off. And I turned it off. And like, I went back to sleep. Then I woke up in my house. And I'm like,
The fuck?
that was a dream. So I go back to sleep. And I fucking sleep. And I'm saying, I wake up like midday. And I had like mad missed calls and text messages. And it was David. And then I called him back like, yo, what's up? And then he's like, where you at, Nick? What the fuck you go? Like, what you talking about? I'm in my house. He's like, how did you get home? I'm like, didn't you bring me home?
I was like,
He's
no.
like, no, I didn't take niggas. Like, we left you in the basement to sleep it off. We went to go check on you. You was gone.
Yeah.
I didn't check my ring.
And I'm like, what are you
yeah.
talking about?
See, like, it was like
Yeah, check the
9:30 in the
cameras.
morning. And I'm like, yo, I see Udi. I see you walking. You had like the walk of shame. You was like leaving like
Yeah, he was just stumbling to the
and
cab.
shit.
Yeah.
You guys
No,
in the cab.
and that's the crazy part. I checked Uber to see if I placed an order. I did not place an Uber. And I checked my phone call to see if I called like the taxis. I did not call a taxi.
Yeah.
So randomly, I pulled over a taxi that just strolled by.
No
What?
way.
I hope it was
doubt
a
it.
taxi. But I did not call. But I did not call. I didn't call
You're
anybody.
sexually assaulted.
That's what you're walking funny now.
And ever since then,
That's how he walks with a limp.
shit.
I knew there was
Yo,
something behind that story.
I told you we should not talk about this shit.
Nah, yeah, but he grinded out. He was a warrior that day. Cause I could only drink that day. You could only, you was only smoking.
Yeah.
Pale was only smoking, and he was doing both.
I was the only one doing both, and that shit fucked me. Ever since that day, I'm scared to do both again. Like I'm not gonna do both ever again, man. That was, and I'm not even a smoker like that. But speaking about
Yeah.
smoking, yo, what you do for
420
420?
pass, 420 pass, huh?
What you
Me,
do for 420?
me, I did nothing.
You do nothing?
Yeah, honestly, I'm not that much of a smoker. I wish I did
Yeah.
do something, but we do have a smoker in
I
our
did
shit.
something for 420.
What you do?
I went to work.
Alright.
What you do? What you do for 420?
That was a long ass day.
Was
Not
it?
gonna lie to you, I woke up at 5
Spare
o'clock
no
in the morning.
details.
Just because it was 420?
Yeah,
The only thing you wakes up dumb early.
I mean, not even for work. I be getting to work late. But for 420, I woke up at 5
Yeah.
and I had edibles already. I bought it like the day before. I had an order. They brought it over.
Gummies or chocolate?
Nah, gummies.
Gummies.
Fucking 500 milligrams, 10 pieces. Each piece was 50
Mm-hmm.
milligrams. So I had like 4 of them. I went back to sleep. I woke up at 7. I went to go eat breakfast, and I was still fine. Like I was good. I came back home and I was just watching TV, and I was sitting on my chair, and out of nowhere, like I just reacted like that. Like I hear like little like noises around me. Like, the fuck is that?
Damn.
I went outside. I went to the kitchen. Like, hello, is anybody home? I went back into my room. And I'm just like, not paranoid, but I'm just like looking
Tweaking.
around. Yeah,
Huh?
I'm like tweaking. What the fuck was that? What did I hear? I called my sister, yo, you wasn't home? Like, no. Damn. I'm just go back to sleep. It was like 10 o'clock. From 10, I fell asleep from 10 to like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I woke up. I'm like, damn, I just started tweaking for like a good 30 minutes.
And you're like a pro, bro. So like for you to tweak right now, like is like some serious shit. Damn.
Then from
But
there,
he had edibles. Have you had edibles?
Yeah.
I've never had edibles. Oh, no, mentira. I had like a little piece of chocolate, but it didn't do nothing to me.
the last time I-
Because some are like kind
Yeah,
of like
some are
nuts.
strong and some
Yeah.
aren't. The ones that I had were like official. Like,
But I've heard scary stories of edibles, so I was like, I'm not messing with that.
Yeah, I gotta pee, bro.
Damn.
My bad. I was trying to hold it in.
Short
bro.
intermission.
Alright, so what was one of your highest moments ever, bro?
Me,
Start off with Angel.
My highest moments. I want to say 3 years ago. Same thing. I bought some brownies.
Mm-hmm.
I was in my room. It was my day off. I was playing video games on my PS4, whatever. Long story short, I took it. An hour passed. I'm like, this shit is trash. I didn't feel nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But I literally ate the whole brownie. It was like a good piece too.
Mm-hmm.
Then out of nowhere, I started hearing the police sirens. Woo, woo. Like this was before like it was legalized and all that shit. Like you could say like if you had like something like possessive marijuana, you would get in trouble. Long story short, whatever. I was playing with my cousin and I hear police sirens and I had my headset on like yo. I hear the police. I think they come to my house. I'm like, wait, what? Are you okay, Angel? Like, nah. I hear the sirens. They're getting closer to my house, man. I literally I'm like, yo, I'll be back. I put my controller on the bed. I go outside quickly. I go into the front of the house. I'm like, what the fuck, the police? And I'm like hearing the sirens. I'm like thinking about it. I'm looking up in the sky. I'm looking around. Then I see myself, before I even stepped out, I saw myself in the mirror, like fucking eyes matchino and shit. And now I think I'm hallucinating. I go back into my room. I sit down and whatever in the chair, and I hear it getting closer. And I'm like, are they coming to my house? I go to my kitchen, I lock the door, I lock the top, put both the locks, I locked them both. I'm like, yo, I think they're coming to my house, bro. I'm like, what? Yeah, they're coming to my house, the police is coming. He's like, what do I do? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? They the game, they were losing. They were losing and shit.
That was
They the
his
game.
fucking problem.
Someone losing.
Right.
He said, I don't want to quit, but the cops are coming.
I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And like, I felt my heart beating fast and I can hear it too. I'm like, nah, yeah, I gotta stop playing, man. I'm not playing no more. I'll call you back. I'll be right back. I turn off everything. I go to bed. I'm covering myself. I'm like thinking about it. Like, are they really coming to my house? Am I gonna get arrested? Fuck, what do I say? Damn, my mom's gonna kill me.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, damn. I'm like, and I just felt like, if they arrest me, at least they can arrest me sleeping. So I just want to sleep.
Yeah.
I'm going to sleep. 6 hours pass by. I'm waking up like, what time is it? It's dark outside. I check my phone. It's 8 o'clock. Oh my God, I fell asleep for 6 hours. Fucking, it was 2 o'clock in the afternoon that I fell asleep. Now I'm waking up at 8. I'm like, what am I doing? But like, it was the first time, like, supposedly if you take an edible, like,
Yeah.
and, like, after the effect, you still feel tired from it, like.
Yeah?
And that's how I felt. I felt tired. I was slumped, like, I don't know, I just felt like I didn't even sleep at all. I go to work the next day.
Okay.
Still the same thing. I felt tired. Like, I didn't even sleep. Like, damn, I'm not doing this again.
Oh shit.
Damn, we did it again.
Then we did it again. We didn't learn our lesson.
Yeah.
The cops never came. So
How
I
about
did
you?
it this morning.
How about you, Dave? What was your highest moment? Or Uri, what was your highest moment?
oh man.
Other than the party.
No.
That was
So
the
I
biggest
barely smoked. I didn't smoke through my whole high school at all.
High school.
I didn't smoke at all. Not because like I didn't like yeah, because I didn't want to. Like smoking was never my thing.
Yeah.
I never saw like oh I want to smoke. Like I just never saw the thing. Like I was down to do it, but I just never encountered somebody that was like, yo, you want to smoke? Like, so I was like, whatever. I never smoked. The first time I smoked was with you. The very first time. So I remember I was in your room and you had that sofa, the sofa chair.
Uh-huh.
And I
Oh, my bed.
I remember.
Oh, yeah, every time you sleep sober, you sleep
I started smoking, and then we started putting some random videos, but I wasn't paying attention to the videos. I just remember
song Beach House.
I just remember
Music
some
videos.
is in one of the videos, like they were like in space, and all of a sudden
Space
all of a sudden I felt like I was levitating. I was like, and I started panicking, and I was like, where am I going? So
Yeah, it's funny. I'm looking at the dude. He's just like this, like holding on to the fucking
So-
to the handle. He's like,
so it's like a one person sofa chair. So I grab onto the armrest.
yeah.
And I close my eyes. I'm like, I'm not going nowhere. And but like I'm grabbing, but I feel like I'm like floating. So I gotta grab myself to not flow out of the room.
Yeah.
And all I hear is David. Yo, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. But yeah, that was a scary experience for me. Because I really thought I was going like I'm about to go float into space.
Yeah, speaking of beach house, I'm gonna go see them in July.
Oh, you
Oh,
lucky.
yeah?
The day after I come back from Mexico.
Oh, that's nice.
I'll be fucking tired of that shit. I'm gonna have.
You
It's work. It's
can't
my
go
first
for you,
time.
bro. It's alright.
Is it nope? And then another one I remember vividly. We were going to Wings, Buffalo Wild Wings. And I remember I got in your car, and I was like, it started hitting me little by little. So I remember
was like in the summer, right?
somebody was with us. I forgot. Were you with us?
Who was with us?
Somebody was with us.
Those?
But I remember, you were driver's seat. I was passenger seat. Somebody was in the back, and then I started dozing off, and I couldn't hear you no more. I couldn't hear you. You were talking to whoever was behind us. I couldn't hear you. The radio was just static. It was just static. And
Oh, you was looking out the moonroof, right? Like,
Yeah, and I was just
in
like,
the truck.
I was just looking out, and
Oh, the gas
all
goes
I saw was the sky, and the clouds looked like a painting.
It was a nice sunny day. That
It looked like I remember I just stared up, and I remember going like this, like I felt like I could grab the clouds. And I remember I kept trying to grab the clouds, but it was like the cloud never moved. Like we never moved. Like it was just like a still painting.
Yeah,
And I was just trying to grab it. And I remember we never moved. And it was like a split second for me like that. And next you know, he's just like, yo, we're here. And I'm like, what the fuck? When did we get here?
Yeah.
and like for me, it felt like we did not move at all. Like the whole time, it was all like that, dumb quick. And he's like, dude, like the whole ride, I was just like going like this, just trying to grab the clouds. That was a fun time.
Damn.
Ever since then, yeah, drugs are bad.
Yeah, they are, man. Hell yeah.
I got 2 more pieces.
What about you?
Me? Oh,
What was
my
your
God.
highest moment?
One of my highest moments, bro, was one of the first times I took an edible. And it was because I think you put me out to some dude, right? Called like
Lady
what?
Tree.
Yeah, something like that. We're not trying to plug him in, but
Without pay.
whatever. So I bought a shitload of like edibles from him, right?
Yeah.
And then I was like, all right, like this is like years ago. So I was like, all right, like this is before like weed was legal and all this shit.
Yeah.
And then so I got a bunch of edibles and shit, and some bud, and
I think you told me he held it down with like a free
like a free
cookie or something like that. A free
what's
cookie or
it?
brownie.
A brownie, free brownie, yeah. So then I remember I was with my shorty, so I was like, yo, like whatever, like she tried one and I tried one. It was like our first time like taking edible, and then we both ate one. Half hour later, nothing. Took another like 2, nothing. And then we took like the brownie, and then the brownie we ate it and it was like chunks. I was like, oh, this one's gonna hit us. I was like, damn, this is chunks in here, bro. Like we still watching like whatever TV or whatever, and then boom, it hits like a fucking truck, son. Like we just like fall into our seat, like we just like mentally, like we just like melt into our fucking seat or whatever the fuck we were on. And then it was like, yo, what the fuck? And then we was like, yo, this shit ain't normal, man. I was like, yo, this shit is laced. So we started like tripping out, you know, we started tweaking. It was like, yo, like, nah, this is not good. She starts panicking. Me, like, I started smoking before that, so I was like, you know, I was like, yo, like, I know when I'm tweaking, I just go to sleep.
Yeah.
But like, she was tweaking, and I was like, oh my god, like, yo, she was like, I was like, yo, what if, again, this is our first time ordering from this guy, like, yo, what if he laced our shit?
Yeah.
Damn,
That's some
so-
scary shit.
Yeah, so like, oh my god, my heart was racing. I was like, yo, should I fucking call the cops? Look like a fucking idiot? Cause like, there's a small chance I'm just bugging out. You know what I mean? Cause like, I'm more experienced, DK, and like, we're just bugging out. We're just like tripping. But I was like, or are we gonna die here? Like, you know, like for fucking edibles or whatever. I was like, fuck it, I'll look stupid. So I called the cops. I'm like, yo, like, you know, like, we ate some fucking. We ate brownies and like cereal treats, and now we feel funny and we're gonna die. And like the dispatcher was like, "Oh yeah, like you feel funny, you're gonna die." Okay, I'm like, "Fuck," she don't believe me. Like, you know, like she probably thinks I'm like another pothead or whatever. So she hangs up. Like, okay, I'm like, whatever. She's still gonna send it in, right?
Yeah.
So then like, for me, like at least half hour to an hour passes. Like, but probably in reality it was like 10 minutes. And we were like, yo, like. Nothing came, and we were like still tweaking like on the bed and shit, like yo, what's going on? And then so I called again. I was like, yo, like send the ambulance, like yo, we're not feeling too good, like you know, we need some shit, bad shit, send the ambulance. And then it was like, okay, whatever, they're on their way, blah blah blah. And I was like, all right. So then the ambulance comes, bro. They pick us up and they take us to the hospital. There. On the way there, I was like getting the craziest cotton mouth, bro. I was like, yo, I need some water. I was like, yo, what the fuck's gonna happen to me? Because my mouth is dry as hell, bro. So I was like, what's gonna happen to me? Am I gonna choke? Am I gonna die in this fucking ambulance? And then I just like was like, my heart was racing, and then I just threw up in the ambulance.
Oh,
I was like,
what?
Who throws up when they're high?
So I was like, fuck. And then like I remember it was like two black girls. She was like, yo, I just started my shift. I don't need this shit right now. I was like,
Yeah.
and then I was like, fuck. And then like I started to sober up. I was like, oh, we got to the fucking emergency room. And then like half hour in, I was starting to sober up. I'm just like, fuck. I'm like, damn, I wish it was real. Like I could have been like, you know, taken seriously, but now I'm just like, I was just sitting here in the emergency room looking like an idiot. And then we were like, there was nothing else to do but just like wait for like
Just like to go away.
yeah. So,
How old were you? Like, how old were you when this happened?
I don't know. It was pretty,
You was-
No,
but you was-
it was
you
a
was-
minute ago. I remember. Like,
But you was over the age already, right?
Because
yeah, like 20 years.
I remember
Oh, so they didn't call your parents?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I had
Yeah, I was of age, so I was still like, you know.
nice. No, yeah, I had a.
That'll be some shit. They
The
call your
reason why
parents.
David picked him up is because I told him, yo, my guy, like, I'm at work right now. He's gonna go to you. I'm gonna give you the cash, and I'll pick it up afterwards. Oh, but yeah, we'll meet up at this time, and I'll give you my half, and you can keep yours.
Oh, uh-huh.
And he messaged me the next day, like, bro, you won't believe what happened. I'm like, damn, bro, I can't smoke. I have no weed. This nigga has all my fucking weed.
Yeah. After I told him the story, he was like, damn, bro, where's my weed at? Yo, that was another thing, too. Like, the cops were coming since I called the cops or whatever. Like, so I had, like, fucking, like, a big-ass
You had a
bunch.
whole batch.
Yeah,
Like,
a
at
fucking
least
butt
200
and, like,
bucks.
edibles. So I was like, where the fuck can I hide this shit? So I tossed it all the way in the bottom of my hamper. I was like, yo, what if I get in trouble for this? I'm still, like, tripping and shit. So, like, yo, I get arrested and shit. But, yeah, it was just, that was probably my biggest trip ever.
Damn.
So stupid.
I
I
want to
was
see our funniest one was when we went to that comedy show.
oh, when we went to, what's the guy's name? Oh, we went to go see Pablo Escobar, right?
No, Pablo Francisco.
Pablo Francisco.
Yeah,
Damn,
you want to go see Pablo Escobar?
Damn, son.
That's another vice we
Plata
did.
plomo.
I'm talking about weed, but we don't have to get too much details.
He went another level.
Nah, yeah.
This one just my nose hair.
hilarious. That shit was hilarious, bro. We was dying in that show.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
But besides weed, have you allegedly tried like any harder substance than weed?
Me? Want me to be honest? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like 16. I was going out with this girl.
Yeah. That's how it
And
always
she-
starts.
And she came over to the house, whatever. Long story short, like, oh, take this with me. It was like a blue pill. Take half with me. Like,
Just take rhinos.
bro, it was fucking ecstasy.
Oh.
This thing. Con pinche noticia española.
Mijo. No.
Bro, it was my first time, but like, I liked this girl a lot. So I'm like, yeah, I'll take it with you, whatever. Fuck it. She was like 3 years older than me, whatever. She was in high school. I was just in like
Abusadora.
fucking 7th grade. Long story short, I take it. She leaves and I'm there upstairs with my
She's in
cousin.
7th grade. Right, go ahead.
My whole pupils fucking got huge.
Yeah.
I just started panicking. Like, I'm looking at my hands and all that. Like, I can't feel my hands. My cousin's looking at me like, what are you talking about? I can't feel my hands. She's like, look at me. What the fuck did you take? What's wrong with you? Look at your eyes."
Who you said? Who's saying that to you?
My cousin, she lives upstairs. So
Oh,
Talina.
uh-huh.
She's like, what's wrong with you? Because they went to the same school. They went to Sanders. They went to the same
Uh-huh.
school. And we're like, oh, what's wrong with you? What did she give you? She gave me this blue pill. Are you fucking serious? You took ecstasy. What? So then I started panicking and like, oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Like fucking like that. Like my whole eyes are like bulging, huge red and shit. Like, she gave me a glass of milk. All I know, she gave me a glass of milk. Go to sleep. I go to sleep. I wake up and like, what happened to me? Like, what? You don't remember nothing? No. What happened to me? She told me the whole details. Like, what?
Shit.
I was 15
Wow,
years old. I don't know what
bro.
the fuck I was taking. She said, oh, just take this. Like, okay, sure, no problem. Fucking.
Shit, that's nuts.
Wow.
You?
Nah.
No.
Not yet.
Hold on. What about morphine, man?
Let's talk about that.
I heard you was hooked on that for quite a bit.
Yeah. Allegedly.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nah, so.
Xanax. I remember Xanax.
Alright, you
Tell
got-
us-
you got a
tell us-
couple
Xanax beats morphine.
That's
a couple
it.
stories.
That's it.
What was the Xanax? What's going on?
Yeah, what's going on with the Xanax?
After this, we're going to somewhere for your. Because we love you.
You're in the same space.
You're the same street.
We went to Dykeman that day.
Everything goes on in Dykeman. So what you do now?
Looking for empanadas.
There's always
I remember
empanadas.
that. I remember too, cause David was the driver and like he was drinking.
Let's not mention names.
He was with my driver and shit. Like he was drinking and I was like, we went for empanadas. And I just had taken like half a Xanax pill with a beer.
Yeah.
And I just chugged that shit like that. I have a video too. Like I remember recording that video.
We'll
All I
insert
know
that
is-
right here.
all
No,
I
we
know
won't. We won't insert that one. No.
You do
no.
it. I can do it. I don't care.
But what happened? What happened? What you do?
All I know is like I'm checking the video. Like I was like you can hear my voice like woo.
Yeah, for spinning.
Yeah, like and I don't know what the fuck I don't know. Sooner I think we can show the video.
I got lucky that day.
It was a small.
Yeah.
He was a little too drunk to remember what happened.
Wait, what?
Oh.
Wait, what?
That's why you have a limb.
I wouldn't go around feeling like my boy over here.
Chill.
Not me.
Damn.
But yeah, like literally all I know is we picked up the empanadas.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I remember.
That's all you remember?
I don't like.
Yeah,
I don't know if I
empanadas.
woke up in his house or I woke up in mine, but like,
How do you know how to separate your house from his house?
huh?
You said you don't know whose house you woke
No,
up in?
because like I
That's
don't
what
know.
Xanax
Like,
do to you, bro.
They do that?
You don't know. You don't know.
I've never tried.
Black out. Like you don't know what the fuck's
Yeah.
happening and shit. Like you all like all I remember is picking up the empanadas
Yeah.
and then from there.
So
waking up in
they
my
laced
house.
empanadas with Xanax?
Oh no.
What place is this? No,
Nah, but yeah, like I don't know. That shit was.
Will you do it again?
No. Hell no.
You lie.
Nah, hell no. Blacking out. Like,
Have you ever tried that?
I did it 3
Okay.
times. All
Never?
3 times I blacked out.
Is it something you want to try?
No.
I got.
Don't do it.
Nah, I always wanted to try Adderall. But like,
Yeah?
it seemed like more focused, like blah, blah, blah. Yeah, like more driven and focused and shit. But I heard it makes you like your penis smaller, so I'm like, nah, it's not worth it.
Down door. Nah, for real, Adderall?
Bro, yeah.
That's crazy.
But nah,
There's
I can't-
Rebel. I don't know about that.
Yeah, I mean that's it.
It gives you wings. Nah.
Nah, but yeah.
What about you?
Nah.
With your
I've been offered white powder before. The good old white powder.
the original Red Bull.
And like they gave me the key bump like right here, and then like yo,
Oh shit! It was like one sniff away. One sniff away.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And I was like really thinking about it because I want to be cool. Because I was like,
Peer pressure.
I don't want to say it. Let's just say I wasn't overage. And then I was like, I wanted to take it, but I was like, nah, because I knew like, if I go down this rabbit hole, it's a wrap.
Yeah, like Steve
You don't look like
so.
me. You can end up like me.
So nah, but yeah, I've been offered that before,
Oh, shit.
and I don't know. Do you consider morphine a drug?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a fucking
He said, "Who
painkiller.
asked you, Zan boy?"
It's a painkiller, man.
So okay, you can say I was low key addicted to morphine for a while.
Yeah,
Like there was I remember the first time I had morphine, it made me feel so good.
yeah.
So thank you, sir. So I remember I used to go to the hospital, and every time I went to the hospital, I would always ask for morphine,
Damn.
even if I didn't feel no pain. I'm like, oh, doctor, it hurts.
I got a pain in my chest.
I can't breathe.
In my shish. So, and they would give me morphine. I remember when I used to work in demolition, I fractured my finger. So luckily, my finger was dead hanging off. Like it was I could see my bone.
Dude.
So the doctor came and he said, like, can you feel this? And I was like, yeah. Oh, he's like, that.
Did it feel what?
So he's like, that's good. That means like the tendons are still good, whatever, right? The nerves.
Mm-hmm.
So they gave me morphine to numb this whole shit out. And I remember I could see it, but I couldn't feel anything. And I told the doctor, dog, it hurts. Because I wanted more morphine. I wanted it to completely black out. And they gave me more morphine and I blacked out. And I felt so happy. I remember I woke up and I told him, like, I still feel the pain. And the nurse gave me more morphine. And you're like, have you ever had morphine? No. Have you ever had morphine?
What's wrong with you?
So it's like, I don't know how to explain it. Well, at least for me, it's like you feel it and like it warms up your whole body.
Yeah.
Like in an instant, your whole body just turns very warm.
Well, my
And
sister
then,
had it.
and then it goes down like little by little. You just feel like you just get mad relaxed.
Ooh, sounds
Something?
sounds good. Yeah, tempting.
And I used to,
I fractured my finger.
so I used to go a lot, and I remember they gave me little morphine pills,
Yeah.
Ooh.
and like the dose was like I was supposed to take 2 pills at a time. Yeah, I used to pop 4 pills.
What's wrong?
Dang.
And I used to like,
You could have OD'd, son.
and then I remember when my shift fell, I had one refill. I took it, and I didn't have to take the prescription no more. But I took it, and I just kept popping pills.
Ooh.
And I remember I tried to go back for another refill, and they wouldn't give it to me. So I remember I started thinking, okay,
Cause he
how-
went back the next day. So I was like, "Yo, we get more refills."
Okay, scratching yourself.
so
Get away.
I remember like I was trying to think of ways how to get like more morphine. Like, I was like, should I hurt myself
son.
again? Like,
Holy
you're like,
shit.
yo, like I want more morphine.
That's
like, I want-
crazy. Huh?
Yeah, it was a dark time. Cause I remember that was like my only like big escape. Like, cause I was going through mad shit. That was like the little phase of my life that I was going through mad shit.
Oh damn.
So like morphine was the only thing that kind of like numbed me out. Like I was like I felt like tranquilo. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
cause when I wasn't on it, like my mind was just going like. So I needed it.
That's
But
crazy.
I remember when we got to the point when I started thinking about ways of hurting myself to get morphine, I kind of was like, "What are you doing, bro? Like, all right, stop." And then I mean, luckily I didn't get hooked on it, cause I remember I was even like researching to get opioids.
Damn.
Yeah.
OPs.
So I was like, after that I was like, yeah, and I'm going down the wrong hole. Like, let me stop. Then I tried edibles. But yeah, that's my drug story.
Alright, so this is our 420 special.
I guess.
It turned into a 420 special.
Yeah. So cheers to 420.
420.
Can I just show off the cone that I have?
Show it off.
I gotta stand up. I'm sorry. Oh damn, I gotta go around. Oh, what?
Go, Charlie, go,
do
your thing. This is behind. This is raw.
This is behind the scenes. It's
Yeah.
funny too. It says raw too.
This is raw.
It says raw.
Damn. CW, you're a raw guy. Look at that. Dang. You think we joking? We're not joking.
This is laced with morphine.
What?
What?
This was this year's.
This was last year.
Jesus.
Not even a fucking.
So next year is gonna be non-existent.
I needed to go see somebody, and his name is Jesus Christ.
Fucking shit.
You probably already saw him with
This
that.
was like a week.
Wait. So the blunt was this big
Yeah, it was this huge.
and that thick, more or less.
Yes.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
It was a
And you just
fucking.
put it in your mouth and you just. and you just sucked on it.
Let that shit.
You know like where this is going?
I know where it's going.
Alright, man. Yeah. So there you go. This was in his mouth at one point. All right.
Yep.
I don't know either.
All right, yo. Cheers.
Alright, yo.
To another episode
Sign
of
out.
Culture Shot.
Thank you for watching.
See you
Like and
guys.
subscribe. Leave a comment.
Yeah, leave a comment, guys.
And
Please.
Give us feedback. We want to hear every little detail, whatever you want to improve, whatever you want us to talk about. Leave it right there. We don't mind talking about it.
What he said. Exactly.
What did he say?
Alright.
See you. Peace.
Let's go do morphine.
Nah, nigga. Guess who's back? Still doing that shit, Andre? Oh,